Hey everyone, and welcome to today's daily yoga flow. Today's flow is mainly focused on just getting our bodies moving and hitting every little muscle and joint that we can. So to begin, we'll start off in a seated position, legs crossed, eyes closed. You can either place your hands on your legs or on your laps as we just settle in, clearing our minds and focusing on our breath. As you forget about all our stresses and strains outside of the mat. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, feeling your lungs and your chest expand, and then gently sighing it out through the nose or the mouth. Taking another inhale, and a nice relaxing exhale. From there, we're going to just bring our chin towards our chest and rolling our head over to the left. Taking an inhale, and then as we exhale, we're just going to roll it down and over to the right. Just going in this back and forth motion, gently waking up and stretching our necks. You can bring your neck back to center. I'm going to place our right hand onto the mat, lifting our left hand up, and then we're just going to reach over to the right, getting ourselves a nice little lengthening in our left side, and really focusing on trying to keep our left bum cheek nice and grounded. And maybe if your neck feels fine for it, you can maybe twist and look over up to the left. Then you can sit up nice and straight. You can bring your left hand down to the mat, right hand reaching up as high as you can, and then as you exhale, reaching to the left, feeling that nice little juicy stretch going on in your left in your right ribs, and if you want, twisting your head, looking up to the right. Coming back up straight. You're going to place your left hand onto your right knee and your right hand behind your back. You're going to take a deep inhale as we open our chest out. And as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right, pulling our right shoulder back and seeing if maybe can we twist our head and look over to the back. And you're releasing your hands, placing your right hand onto your left knee, left hand behind you. Deep inhale to open up, and exhaling, twisting, pulling your left shoulder back. Then you can release, coming back to center, and placing both hands now onto your knees. You're going to take a deep inhale, pushing your chest out, pulling your shoulders back as we raise our chin up. And then as we exhale, bringing chin to chest, rounding our backs out. Taking another inhale, pushing chest out for your variation of cow. And then exhaling for a seated variation of cat. Going through 3 more rounds at your own pace, making sure to link your movements with your breath. Going through one last round. And with that, you can come and relax, bringing both hands now down to the mat, coming to a tabletop position, shoulders over hands, hips over knees. We're just going to paint some nice big circles over our wrists, going in a nice circular motion, getting them nice and warm. And then changing over in the other direction. And then with that, you can come to center. You're just going to walk your knees just a little bit back. And you're going to gently lower your whole entire body all the way down to the mat. And bring your forearms down with your elbows just below your shoulders. And lift your chest up, coming into a Sphinx pose. And take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands below your shoulders again, lifting your hips up and pushing back into your downward facing dog. From here you can just pedal your dog out, getting your legs nice and warmed up. Just focus on keeping your back nice and straight and your head nice and loose. And then when you're ready, you're going to start with our right leg. We're going to take a deep inhale as we lift our right leg up, keeping your leg nice and straight for a 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, bending your knee and placing your foot between your hands. As you lower your back knee, you come up into a low crescent lunge. Hands above your head. And if you want, you can maybe cactus them out to the side and give yourself a nice little gentle back bend. And straightening your back out. You might want to use a cushion or a towel just to give your left knee some extra cushioning. As we're going to place now our left hand onto our right knee and lifting our left foot up, left foot up. We're going to reach back and grab it with our right hand, twisting and pulling our right shoulder back for a crooked monkey. And releasing our foot. And we're going to walk our front foot just a little bit forward before pushing our hips back, straightening that front leg as we come into our half Hanuman, half splits. You might want to use some blocks or just some balancing for your hands if you can't manage. Otherwise, we can bring your hands behind your back. And then bending your front foot again. We're going to lift our back knee up, raising your hands above our head as we come into a high crescent lunge. Engaging our core, keeping our right foot over our right knee over our right foot. And then twisting to the left, bringing our back heel down. To open our hands out, coming into a warrior 2. making a nice straight line from our front fingers all the way to the back. And then from there, we're going to flip our front palm and then throw it over our head, bring our left hand down to our back leg as we reverse our warrior. And then coming back into our warrior 2, we're going to straighten our front leg and just heel to our back leg just a little bit closer before pointing our back toes forward, hips square to the front, both legs nice and straight, back nice and spine nice and straight. And then as we exhale, we're just going to hinge over our hips, bringing our upper body down as we come into a pyramid pose. And releasing, bringing the hands down to the mat, kicking back into a high plank. Here you can either keep your legs straight or you can bring your knees back down like before. As we gently exhale, bending our elbows, coming down flat on our stomachs. And on our inhale, we're going to keep our hands below our shoulders as we push our chest up, coming into a cobra. And then on our exhale, tucking our toes, lifting our hips up and back into our downward facing dog. Now with our left leg kicking up nice and high for an inhale, leg nice and straight. Exhaling, placing your foot between your hands as we lower our back knee, coming into our low lunge. And then maybe even cactusing our arms out and giving ourselves a nice little back bend. Sitting back up straight, right hand onto left leg, lifting your right foot up and catching it with your left hand, and then pulling your left shoulder back for another little monkey. And then releasing, walking your front foot just a little bit forward, and then pushing our hips back, straightening our front leg as we come back into our half splits. Bringing your front foot back to the mat, and then lifting your back knee to raise our hands above our head for a high lunge. And opening out into our warrior 2, really pulling our shoulders back, making sure our heels are all in one line, with our right toes pointing to the right. And flipping your front palm, throwing it over your head as we reverse our warrior. Coming back into our warrior 2, straighten our front leg as we heel to our back foot slightly closer, Toes pointing forward, shoulders pull back, and exhaling to hinge forward down into our pyramid. And then from our pyramid, you can just release your hands. I'm going to keep our left foot grounded as we bring our right foot forward, bringing your feet together. You can meet me in a nice little forward fold. You can just sway our bodies from side to side, bending one leg at a time. And you're going to take an inhale, placing our hands onto our shins, lifting our chest halfway. Before exhaling, folding back forward, maybe grabbing the back of your legs. See if you can pull your chest a little bit closer to your legs. Before releasing and relaxing. And from here, we're going to go into a chair, so you can either keep your feet slightly apart, or to make it a little bit easier, you can bring your feet together. You take a deep inhale, sitting our hips down, raise your hands above our head, making sure to not push your knees past your toes. And you're going to bring your hands, palms together to heart center. You can either hold it here, or you can twist to the left, bring your right elbow to your left knee as we come into a chair twist. Holding it here for a breath. For coming back to center, straightening our legs back into a forward fold. And now to the other side. Inhale to lower down into your chair. Hands above your head as you hold for a breath. And then palms together. And then left elbow over to right knee. Holding for one last breath. Before turning to center, standing up straight and relaxing. And now you can just meet me seated on your bums as you keep our left leg nice and straight, your right foot against your left thigh. You take a deep inhale, facing our foot. And as we exhale, just gonna fold forward over our knee and laying our arms out in front of us. And slowly sit up straight. Swapping our legs to the other side, right leg forward, left leg bent. Nice deep inhale, shoulders pull back. And then exhaling, folding forward and relaxing. Slowly rolling your spine up straight. Bring both legs together. You can meet me to lay on your back. And you're going to bend your left leg, placing your right foot onto your left knee. And you're going to hug your leg into your chest, making a nice figure four with your legs. Holding it there for a moment. Before releasing your hands, placing them out into a T shape. And letting your legs fall down to the left. Placing your right foot down and your left leg all the way down to the mat. Then bring your legs back to center and swap over to the other side. Right leg bent, left foot on right knee, and then grabbing the back of your thighs and just pulling it in gently, feeling a nice little stretch before releasing and letting it fall down to the right. And bring your legs back to center. You can lay your legs out straight in front of you, hands by your sides, as we come into our final pose of Shavasana. Just letting every muscle, tendon and bone relax. Feeling your breath even out. We just let our minds drift away as we allow our bodies to breathe for us. Then bringing your focus back to your body. Feeling yourself breathe in and out. Feeling your chest rise and fall. You can bend your knees, hugging them into your chest, giving them a nice little gentle squeeze. You can maybe rock from side to side. And then keeping your eyes closed, you can come meet me in a seated position. And you just meditate for a moment, reflecting, checking in on how we feel, mentally, physically, emotionally. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you found some benefits, feeling much better. I hope you have a great day. And once more, I hope to see you guys again next time on the yoga mat.